So, several of our members from the Mountaineer Area Rescue Group got together last night to test out our new JZ T30 spotlight for the drone. Here are some of our members walking around in the parking lot with our thermal camera. And now when we flip on the spotlight, you can see our member very clearly. This is at about 150 feet above ground. We're going to go up in altitude and see how it works even from around 200 feet AGL. Notice the wind is blowing the unit around a little bit, which is wobbling the spotlight. Here we need to gimbal down and put our subject back in the center of the spotlight. This is with the regular zoom camera. Here's with the spotlight turned off, the thermal camera back on. Then we had one of our team members walk out in the field adjacent to the parking lot, and actually the field was much cooler than the rock in the gravel parking lot, and we could see him very clearly with the thermal camera from 200 feet AGL. And I was trying to turn the spotlight on and realized it was already on. It just doesn't show up with the thermal camera being used. So here the spotlight is actually on. But if we turn the thermal camera off and use the regular RGB zoom camera, at 200 feet AGL, we can see our subject. And as we pass 7x zoom, the picture gets much clearer. Here's with the spotlight off, total darkness, thermal camera back on. We were all really impressed with this spotlight and its ability to help us define what we are seeing if we do pick up something with the thermal camera. Notice the spotlight is a little off center of the camera, and we just need an adjustment for that. Here we had our team member walk out into the wooded area adjacent to the parking lot, and with the leaves off the trees we can see down all the way to the forest floor very well. And although our operator John couldn't see the person, he just was at the bottom right corner of our screen and disappeared under the pine trees. We noticed we could see him quite well when he was either out in the open or under the trees with no leaves, but once he entered this pine tree thicket, we really couldn't see him. Now he's coming out the right-hand side of the pines, and we can again see him quite clearly. This is at 138 feet above ground. Thermal camera off, spotlight on.